Okay, we're live and we are direct. So, welcome to Kenny's Healthy Cooking with the Saladmaster. Today, it's going to be another special one. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, wherever you're joining us from today. Hi, Be Bright. So, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. Today is going to be another amazing, interesting, and lovely recipe, which is the salmon and vegetable lasagna. Okay, it's one of my favorite, and then we're going to crack on in a minute. Okay, thank you everyone for staying tuned with us today. Right, so where's my other vegetable, guys? Thank you everyone. Really appreciate it. I got one of this out. Did anyone remove it? What I want? That's my favorite. So this is my favorite vegetable. That's what I was looking for. Hi Jan, happy Sunday to you. Thank you everyone. Tamsak, thank you for the amazing time, Zach. Thank you, Vibra. Thank you everyone for joining us today. It's just going to be a very quick one. I all cooked in Saladmaster recipe, in Saladmaster bad boy. Okay, right. I'm just going to grab the Saladmaster bad boy, and probably that's the Saladmaster bad boy. I've been using this for several years. Thank you everyone. So I'm just hopefully we can see from here, and then we can crack on. I'm just going to get it plugged on as well. Do feel free to grow with anyone that you don't have, because everyone in the house, they're so amazing. Okay, everyone in there, they're super super amazing. Thank you everyone. Come on, say hello. We see your face. You did chicken boy. Right, so I'm just getting my salad master bad boy all ready, because this is salad master bad boy. It's your fryer, it's your cooker, it's your rice boiler, it's everything for you. There we go. Be careful, Tom. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so, so much. Marami, salamat. Do feel free to grow with anyone that you don't have, okay? Grow with anyone that you don't have. We'll just be. Say hello. You do that for me. Come on, do that for me. That one. Thank you, Mr. PP. Thank you so much there for joining us today as well. Happy Sunday to you. Thank you, Jan. Jan, thank you, Vivrai, Marami Salama. Thank you, everyone in the house. Just trying to make space so that I can use that. No, in a minute. I think I've got enough for when I'm doing shot like rest of the. Let's see, put this over here. And that one there. And there we go. And then we can pull them once. Okay. I want them like that. Yep. There you go. Don't be quickly. Right, thank you so much, everyone. I'm just trying to be cracking on in about 2 more minutes, just trying to get the rest of the stuff all set up. I appreciate you all coming in today. Thank you, Vibra. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Mr. PP. Thank you, everyone in the house. Really appreciate it. Ketchup as well. Right, so what we're going to cook today, like I said, oh, thank you so much, Jan. Marami salamat po. It's a lasagna, and we'll be doing it in Salad Master. Trot Salad Master recipe is always very fast and very quick, so we should be done all our cooking in less than, just say, roughly half an hour. But because I'll be explaining what we'll be saying, in maximum of an hour, we should be done with the LS. Okay. But for the cooking itself, without the preparation, it should be less than half an hour. But with the preparation, which I would like to explain as well, so roughly give and take, we should be done in less than an hour. The LS. Okay, roughly an hour. So these are the ingredients which we need for the lasagna. Meanwhile, everyone, feel free to grow, mingle, and tangle with anyone that you didn't have, because everyone in here, they are so amazing and very supportive. So what we need for our lasagna is what you're seeing. Why are you turning it upside down? Goodness me. Why are you turning it upside down like that? That's how the camera works. You should have told us. Thank you so much. My Hania Paparazzi. It's such a good. People cannot even see what they're doing. Look at it. Look at someone just doing from what are you doing from that? Because you found it so well. Look at something you're doing from that. No. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone. Right, we're gonna crack on now. Come on, you say hello. Let me do that. Say hello. Right, so we're gonna crack on now. Thank you so much, everyone. I really do appreciate you coming in. So to start our cooking, once again, the ingredients that we need for the our salmon vegetable lasagna includes the. I can't do this thing. I've got the cabbage. I've got the red cabbage. I've got the carrots. I've got one large onions. I've got green bell pepper. I've got the celery. And on this one, I've got my vegan cheese. I like to use my vegan cheese, which is that one. I've got my mozzarella. I like the less fat one as well, 30% fat one. And I've got my lasagna sheet, which is that one. That's the lasagna sheet. I've got my using smoked salmon as well. And I've got my favorite vegetable, that one as well. And I've got my tomato sauce as well, that one. And that's it basically, all what we need for the lasagna. So I'm just going to crack on, like I said, it's going to be a very quick one. I'm just going to crack on with my onions now. I'm going to cut the onions using the Saladmaster world famous food processor, which is that one. Remember, the food processor comes absolutely free. It is free. If you've not got yours, do let us know and we can arrange one for you, especially if you live within UK. Well, let us know and we'll arrange one for you as well. Okay, thank you. Right, so I want to start now. Right. I think I might have to move the laptop a little bit over there. Oh, hi, we've got another amazing friend in the house. Who do we have here? We have working in India. Hi, working with India. Thank you so much, dear friend, for joining us today. You're highly welcome. Thank you for joining us. Happy Sunday, and how are you doing? Right, so and feel free to grow with anyone that you don't have, and also enjoy our healthy cooking. Okay, right, so we're just going to crack on now, like Ella said. Crack just for a little while to this side so that we can see all what we're cooking, all what we're cutting using the Saladmaster food processor. Okay, thank you, working in India. Thank you, dear friend, for joining us today. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Let's see. Let's see. 1 minute, please. There we go. There we go. Right. Right, there we go. Sorry, apologies for the breaking transmission. I just need to, I just have to get right. Come on, paparazzi, let's crack on. Right, so thank you everyone in there. So we're just going to start now, and I'm going to start with grating my onions. I'm going to use this for one. The phone, please. That one? What's that? I need to be quick. Put this away. I need to be quick. Are you ready? Yeah, like I said, I want to move the laptop just a little bit to this side, and let's see. Let's see. I'm just trying to move this. Let's see if we can have a better view. Yeah, could you raise that up for me? The charger head, please. The charger head. Yeah, put it over there. Just on there. That one. That one is fine there. Yeah. There we go. Right, I think that's a better view, especially. Hi, English Etio. Thank you so much, dear friend, for joining us today. Happy Sunday. How are you doing? Thank you for being with us. Don't let me keep talking, Vito. Thank you, English Etio. Over here. Hi, English Etio. Thank you so much, there. Let me do some shout out before we crack on. Hi, Vibray. Thank you so much, Vibray, for joining us today. Hi, John. Thank you so much, dear friend, for joining us today. Hi, Mr. PP. Thank you so much, dear friend. Uh, we've got English ETO. Thank you so much, there, for joining us. Mr. PP says, hi, English ETO 24. Thank you, Mr. PP, for that. English ETO and everyone in the house, you all are welcome and highly appreciated. So we're just going to crack on now. And you got your camera a little bit ready? Yeah. Okay. Just that over here. Yeah. But that's zoom it too big. I don't know why you keep doing that. Who asked you to be doing those rubbish shit? Stop making it too large.
That's the smallest. I think that's the smallest.
No, it's not.
This is the smallest, 0.5. It's the smallest.
Oh dear. It's too large. Hang on a minute. Yeah, that's better. Thank you so much, English is here. Right, so we're just going to crack on now. Yeah, just go back again. Yeah, all right. Can you explain? Right, start here. Right, so just to explain, sorry for the delay. Now we're going to start. Just to explain what we're doing. I've got my ingredients here for the lasagna, and I'm just going to start by grating the onions using the Saladmaster world famous food processor, which is that one. Okay, I'm going back and forth. I said start with. Right, so here it is. Here I'm using the cone one to do the grating, and clockwise, remember, takes it in, and anti-clockwise takes it out. Okay, so for my onions, which is that one, I've got this very large onions in here, and I'll be using this one. Okay, there we go. Just place it that way. You can use cone two as well. You can use cone one, whichever one you want to use. Actually, let's use cone two. Yeah, you can use cone two, you can use cone one. You just want to cut the your ingredients a little bit slim. Cone one, it's good for your cheese and any other stuff, maybe your carrots if you want them quite small. Stay still. Goodness me, why you walking everywhere? Little light. There we go. I've got my handy helper today. And he is everywhere. So look at that. So that's the onions we're using. Thank you everyone in the house. I'm using lots of onions. I like my onions. Actually, let me take this off so that we can see. Thank you, Vibri. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. So I think that should give a better view. There we go. What are you doing? There we go. And that's my onions all grated in there for me. The next thing I would like to add is my some carrots. I've got my carrots using same cone as well. There we go. Look at that. Look at how quick it works for you. So just spread them out as well, just like that. Onions is good for your eyes. It makes you cry, but a beautiful cry. A beautiful cry. So add, come on this way, please.
Actually, it hurts.
Not showing you. So now your red cabbage, you can use your white cabbage as well. Any one of your choice, you can use that as well. So that's some red cabbage in there. Can you stop all this lightning that you're doing? Just God, you're doing it on purpose. Right, so here is the red cabbage. Yeah, sorry for the break in transmission. Here is the red cabbage in there. I've got the red cabbage, and then the next one I'm gonna add is my green bell pepper. Very good as well. That's some green bell pepper in there. There we go. That's some green bell pepper and some celery as well. I've got some celery. Some celery. Thank you, Vibri. Thank you, Mr. Pipi. Thank you, everyone in there. There's some celery in there. I'm actually using two celery. I like using celery quite a lot. And there we go. That's your string as well. You can shred it for you as well as peel. It's your peeler also. Okay, I've got that bit. Right, so here's a little bit of it. So now we're just going to add some tomato sauce. Add your tomato sauce. And some white sauce as well. And that's my white sauce in there. Just a little bit. Then I'm going to add some mozzarella. Some mozzarella. Mr. Horton, Mr. Victor.
Extreme.
No, it's not. Alright, sorry. Right. So here it's a little bit of the mozzarella. Then I'm gonna put the lasagna sheet afterwards. There we go. And obviously don't forget the salmon, which is that one. I like to use this one. It's already smoked salmon. I get it from Waitress, which is really good. Just sprinkle a little bit of that one, just like there. And there we go. So I'm gonna lay the first layer of the lasagna sheet now. There we go. I'll make it nice. And the cheese which I'll be using is the vegan one, just to make it a little bit more healthy. Right, put some of that one. One. And add your all-purpose seasoning. I got to get the all-purpose seasoning out. There we go. I'm just gonna add some all-purpose seasoning. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Big Bright. Thank you, Mr. PP. Thank you, everyone. It's just going to be a very quick LS lasagna with salmon and some vegetables, making it a very healthy one for us. We need to eat healthy. We need to stay healthy this 2022. Right, so I've added some of the seasoning. And now I'm going to add the lasagna sheets, which is that one. There we go. Thank you, everyone in there. Marami Salama. There we go. And that one. And that one. There we go. So that's the first one. And then I'm going to repeat what I've just done now again for the second one. Meanwhile, the lasagna, the cheese comes in on the lasagna sheet. There we go. Get my knife for my cheese. Like I said, here's the cheese I'm using. I like to use that cheese. It's a vegan one, so it's a little bit more, at least a little bit more healthier. That's what I'm using. You can use the block one as well and grate it using your corn one. That's the block one as well. There we go. Thank you. So sprinkle a little bit of that one. I actually forgot to show over there. There it is here. It's that one. Sorry about that. And that one as well. Yep. So just sprinkle a little bit of that one. There we go. And my white cream. So I'm going to grate more of the carrots again. There we go. Look at that. So remember, the Saladmaster machine, it's absolutely free. If you don't have it, what are you waiting for? Just let us know and we will arrange one for you. Okay, so I'm just adding a bit more on that one as well. There we go. Some cabbage, which is that one, my red cabbage. There we go. It's still not dead. Now, coming with the onions. Someone doesn't like the onions. Oh dear. Right, a bit more onions. Wow, look at that. Oh, God, it's okay now. It's okay. It's okay. You can put that. I finished. Mhm. Thank you, everyone in there. Thank you so much. Right, come on, paparazzi. We need to put it on now. So the lasagna will be done in about half an hour. It will be ready. So I love using my green pepper as well. And I'm going to put one more salmon. Put those things, put it on, please. You're wasting my time. Yes, you're wasting my time. So a bit more green pepper. Just a little bit more. There we go. Thank you, Lahiru. Thank you. You can pause when I'm saying hello. Thank you, Lahiru. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you so much. Hi, Sky High Kitchen. Thank you so much, girlfriend. Happy Sunday to you, Sky High Kitchen. I appreciate you coming in today. Happy Sunday to you. Mr. PP, thank you so much. Thank you, Lahiru says, Thank you, Lahiru. Thank you so much, everyone. Really appreciate you all you're joining today. Right, so we'll just put that one as well. Now add a bit more seasoning, and it's nearly time for me to add my the other green vegetables. Just add a bit of your seasoning, any seasoning of your choice. Add a bit more tomatoes. So this is going to be cooked within a very short time. Yeah, I think the last bit now it's my. There we go. I'll just add a little bit of the lasagna cheese. There we go. And then I'll add the last vegetable. And that will be it for the day. Thank you so much, everyone. So I'll just shake like that. And just break a bit more like that. And we're good to go. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sufyan Vlogs. Thank you, dear friend, for joining us today. Happy Sunday to you. Sufyan Vlogs says, how are you, my friend? Thank you so much. I'm doing well. Thank you. And you, what about you? How are you doing? Thanks for joining us today and happy Sunday to you. Okay. So we've got all this in now. So feel free, everyone, to grow with anyone that you don't have, because everyone in there are so amazing and very supportive as well. Okay. So feel free to grow with anyone that you do not have. Mingle and tangle with anyone that you don't have. Thank you, Sophia, and thank you, everyone in there. Right, so we're actually at the last stage. Thank you, everyone. Right, so that's the last stage. So I've just put the lasagna sheet and I've put that one. I'm just gonna put this other bit as well. That's my white sauce. Just spread them all out. And then put some more vegetables. Carrots and celery. Thank you, Vibra. Thank you, Sufyan Vlog. Thank you, everyone in there. Thank you, Mr. PP. Right, so spread them all out, just like that. And a bit of the red cabbage. I like using red cabbage. You can use your white cabbage as well. Sufyan said, just join. Thank you. Oh, did you join the membership? Thank you so much, Sufyan. Thank you so, so much. Right, and I've got some salmon again to add. So here's the salmon. Just put it into tiny little piece. Sophia says, Mr. PP. Just put it in there. And there we go. That's the salmon in there. Oh, nice. So I've used 2 packs of the salmon. Yeah, 2 packs of this. So you can look at what I've used 2 of that just to give you that salmon taste. And then the last thing is going to be my veggies. Oh, I can't wait to show you all the final look of this. So that's the salmon, all nicely put it in there. So I'm just going to add the cheese, and that will be for the day. Sprinkle a little bit more seasoning as well, and then we can set the temperature and the time. A bit of cheese, and then we add the other vegetables. Where are you going to that side? Stay still for right now. Goodness me. My handy helper. Thank you, everyone in there. Right, so here's the vegetable, like I said. I'm using this one. Normally, you can use your spinach, but I like this kale. It's quite healthy as well. Yeah, a different type of kale. So I'm just going to cut a little bit of this. Just a little bit of this is what I'll be using to finish up. Give it a wash though, even though it says it's been washed. Hello. When I get this ready.
You could just use corn flour.
Yeah, I was thinking of using corn flour. Should we try it?
Yeah. It's not easy.
Okay.
It's means not faster.
Yeah. Right, so here's my veggies in there. Oh, you deny me so much. This boy. I'm supposed to put this in. Thank you, everyone in there. You see how long you delaying me? I need to put this on because I'm supposed to finish in an hour. My handy helper is delaying me. Quick! Right, so here is my veggies and my that's the it's kale leaf, but it's a different type of kale leaf. That's the name actually. Let me show you the name once more. That's the name in here. So the different type of kale leaf, they're very, very healthy. That's what I'm using. And my little one has suggested we use the comb. And let's see, I've actually not used it to cut before. Hi, Sis Ahitiwai. Thank you so much, sis, for joining us today. Thank you so, so much. Happy Sunday to you, sis. How are you doing? Says, greetings, everyone. Hello, host. Thank you, there, sis. Happy Sunday to you. Right, so we're doing lasagna, but a very healthy one. Do feel free to grow everyone with anyone that you don't have if you've gone fishing. Thank you so much, sis. Happy Sunday, sis. Thank you, sis. Right, so here's the vegetables, and I'm just trying this on cone 4 or 5. I've not used cone to chop it up before, and let's see, just fit it through there. Let's go. Now, you might chop it up a bit bigger than what I want. Oh, that's coming up well. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. So you can use your cone to chop the vegetables into the sizes that you want. So just fit it through there. Whoa, look at that. Quite a bit closer. Thank you, Susan Hito. Look at that. So remember your finger guard. When you've got a little bit, just put your finger guard in there and off you go. Wow, look at that. So it's nicely sliced it for me actually. It was my little one suggestion. Right, so there we go. Yeah, very good. Thank you. Everyone, thank you, Big Right. Ahito says, hi, Mr. PP. Thank you, sis Ahito. I like what you're wearing. Beautiful. Oh, thank you so much, sis. I just have to dig it out. I feel like having my African attire, even though it's a bit small on me now, but I just wanted to put it on today. Thank you. Right, so it's a healthy recipe we're doing, and we've just all got everything all ready. It's all prepared now, and when we plug it on, it should take us about half an hour, and we're all done. Mister, can you put it on, please? Let me put the cheese, and that is it. Put it up a bit. Yeah. So I'm adding a bit more veggies because I love my veggies. I love my veggies, and then I'll put the cheese finally on top. Just a little bit more cheese. And that's a lasagna all ready. So just plug it on there and we're all good to go. So now put the lid on. It's all been prepared in here. If you still want to add a bit more cheese, you can do that as well if you want to. I might add a bit more mozzarella just to make it a bit more healthy. Hi, Wisdom TV. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us today. And happy Sunday to you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Sister Hitty White, Mr. PP, Be Bright, and everyone in there. So here is my mozzarella. Actually, I can use this to coat my mozzarella. So look at that. You can even use for one if you want it a bit more smaller. And that's it all nicely prepared in there. So we're doing a very healthy lasagna in Saladmaster as we have a chat, mingle, and tangle with friends. Thank you, everyone in there. I really appreciate it. So that's it all done in here now. You can sprinkle a little bit more seasoning, all-purpose seasoning, if you have sweet mouth. Hmm? Pardon? Hmm? Yeah. You do. You do. You do. Thank you, everyone. Right, so let's put the lid on. If you let me in that paparazzi, I need to put this on now. Okay. Pardon? Yeah. Right, so I'm just gonna plug this on and then set the time on. So I've used the kale leaf this time instead of the spinach which we normally use, which makes it quite healthy. Okay. I'm just trying to clear this up so that I could set the temperature and the time. Thank you everyone in there. I really appreciate your support. Where's the bag? There we go. Right, so I'm just gonna place the bag over here. You can see how quick and easy it is, so you can cook from preparing. No, I want it here. I want this closer. There we go. Yeah, I do a video. No, that's it. Over there. Thank you, everyone. Right, so put the lid on, fully closed, just like that. And then we're going to set it for we're going to set it for about 160 for about 160, and then when it begins to click, then we turn it down. So I'm going to set for 165, between 160 to 170, and then set the time for about 35 minutes. When it begins to click, then you turn it down. The temperature 165. Don't know what happened before. And the time for 35 minutes. So when it clicks, then we'll turn it a bit more down. There we go. Right, that's it. So, and that's a lasagna all cooked for you. So you can go chillax and go relax. And when it's done, you can just turn it a bit more down and it will all cook for you. Thank you so much, Sis Ahito. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, dear sis. Right, you can go now because I don't want to be cheeky. Right, I'm gonna move this back to where it was before. Right, thank you, Vibri. Thank you, Mr. PP. Thank you, everyone in there. Really appreciate your time and your love. So that's a lasagna all cooking in there for us. So I've just prepared it in here, and I think let's see, yeah, it's showing that I can actually move it to this side. Even though it's making a mess on my white surface. Yeah, that should be better. So like your bad boy is literally everything for you. You can go on your holidays with it. Anywhere you want to go to, you can go with your bad boy. And it's so easy and very convenient as well. That's it. So we're just waiting for it to click. So you can put it between like I said, between 160 to 170. Okay, thank you so much, Sister Hitiwai says bravo. Thank you, Wisdom TV. Thank you, Vibri. Thank you, Mr. PP. Everyone in there, do feel free to mingle and tangle with anyone that you don't have. Okay. Right, so while we're waiting for that, if anyone has got any question, feel free to ask a question. And also, while we're waiting for about the 30 minutes, 35 to 30 minutes, but it should be cooked before that time as well. So while we're doing that, I'm just going to share some videos maybe about a healthy cooking. And if anyone has got any question, do feel free to ask your question as well. Let's see. I actually forgot to leave them open. So a lasagna at the moment is a very healthy one because the cheese we're using is the vegan cheese. And also where the mozzarella is less fat one, about 30%. So at least it's much more healthier than what we'll normally do on a regular day. So that makes it more healthier for us. I'm just trying to see if I can get that. Thank you, Mr. PP. Thank you, Hitoi. Thank you, Wisdom TV. Let's see. I just give a quick shout out. I appreciate you, Wisdom TV in Nigeria. Thank you, Desis. I appreciate you, Mr. PP. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Hitoi. Thank you, everyone in there. Let's see. I can share now. Right. Do feel free to ask any question. If anybody has got any question, please. Let me see. Let's see if I can share this food processor. So that's a food processor. What it can do for you. I don't even know if that one is. There we go. Thank you, Sister Ito, and thank you, Mr. VP. Right, so that's a Saladmaster food processor. You can see how quick it is. Remember, like I said, the machine is absolutely free. If you live within Manchester, do let us know, or within UK, and we can get you booked in for a show, and also let you know how you can win that absolutely free. Absolutely free. When we say free, yes, it is absolutely free. Right. So let's see what else I could share with you in here. Various recipes. I'm going to share the science of Salad Master with you. A lot of people keep wondering what's the science behind Salad Master. So what I'm sharing with you now is the science of Salad Master. Thank you, this is Ahitawai. Thank you, Bibri. Thank you, Mr. VP. So here's the science of Salad Master, how it really works. Because a lot of people are wondering why do people know how people know and understand.
Hi, my name is Ayo Olasande, and what I'm going to be sharing with you today is the science of Saladmaster. I know this looks like cookware, and it is cookware, but the science, what we do with this is very unique. And I'm going to explain a little bit more shortly, but what I want to do is just get some food on, and we're going to show you how versatile this is. This is our 11-inch skillet. Just going to take the lid over here. I'm just going to show you one of the items we're going to be putting in here. We're going to be using the carrot. This is our food processor. If you want to know how to get one of these machines, ask our host there. But let me just chop this. You can see how quick and easy and effective this is. And this is an amazing machine. Just look at that. So that's just one carrot we've chopped in there quickly. And then I'm going to put some parsnips.
Okay.
There. I'm also going to put cabbage. We shredded this earlier just to save some time. Okay. I'm going to put some frozen peas in. You can see. I'm going to put some sweet corn, frozen sweet corn.
So you can
And
imagine
what we're going to do is something a little bit different. I'm actually going to put some broccoli. I'm going to put a little bit of cauliflower. I'm even going to put you some sweet potato. I just want to show you that you can do anything. And one thing else, I'm going to put an egg. Now we washed the egg earlier on, so we're just going to put an egg in there. So that's it. That's all we've got. We're going to put the lid on. I'm going to put this on here. We're going to put this on the medium heat. And then we're just going to wait for that valve to click, and then off it goes. We're going to turn it down. So what's so special about Saladmaster? Well, I'm going to use this just to demonstrate to you our design of Saladmaster. So when our cookware was designed, our engineers thought about what can we want to make this extra special. And so what we did is the special design of this is on the inside we use titanium 316. That's the cooking surface. That's what the food actually touches. And the reason we use that is because that is one of those special metals that doesn't react. They use it as implants in the body because it doesn't react with anything. So it's very corrosive resistant, and that's what your food touches. So it's a very clean state for you to cook your food in. On the outside we have the 400 series induction range, and that means this can work on ceramic hobs, induction hobs, electric, gas, anything, camping stoves. This works on it there, and that gives it that nice polished finish. And on the inside we have the thermal core, which allows us to conduct the heat. So when you put your food in, the science of it all is that the vegetables we've got in there is, as we begin to heat it up in a medium heat, the moisture comes out of the food, it rises to the top of the pan, okay, and then drops down and forms a seal on the inside, and that goes on there. Now this is the exciting part about it. When it gets to 86 degrees centigrade, 187 Fahrenheit, thereabouts, this valve is scientifically calibrated to start clicking. So this is just like a little a bell there to let you know we're at 86. Now, why 86, 187 degrees? Because when the food gets that temperature, that's the temperature that maximizes most of the nutrition while killing most of the germs in the food. So it's quite a great balance there between the two. So all you have to do with our cooking is very simple. You put it on medium heat, and you go enjoy yourself.
Thank you, dear.
Do whatever you gotta do. Have some quality time with your kids. You don't have to pot watch. You don't have to stare. You don't have to do any of that. And when the temperature gets up to the right temperature, that valve starts clicking. And when that valve starts clicking, you go back and you turn it down to the lowest point. And in 10 minutes, everything's done. So this is very simple cooking. Medium heat. Wait for the valve to click. Then you turn it down to low. So it's medium, click, low. That's the science, okay? It's all about everything working together as one. Now, if you notice in there, we've got frozen peas, frozen corn, we've got carrots, we've got cabbage, we've got parsnips, we've got cauliflower, we've got broccoli, we've got an egg. I mean, we've got all that. If you try to do that conventionally with no water, what would happen? You know what would happen. And that's what we're trying to demonstrate, that this is a science that is combining together to maximize the nutrition. And in Saladmaster, this was a test done by the University of Wisconsin. We retain 93% nutrition in your vegetables. 93% nutrition overall. Some are more, some are less, but on average, 93% nutrition. So we're going to wait for this to come up to temperature, and then I'm going to come back and tell you a little bit more about how wonderful and the science of Saladmaster. That's why we're the best. Right, so as you can see, the valve is clicking. That's just telling us, it's saying, "Io, please turn me down." So what we're going to do is we're going to turn it down. If you can look on the lip on the inside there, can you see, you can begin to see the moisture building up around there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this down to low. And that's it. 10 minutes, it's done. That's how you cook everything. Medium heat, wait for the valve to click, then you turn it down. Simple. Right, so it's done. The valve has stopped clicking. We've left it now 10 minutes. I want you to notice is how vibrant the color is. So are you ready for this? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Wow. The color of the peas and the corn and the cabbage. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is just what I want to show you. We did some cauliflower. Look at that.
Right, so it's beginning to click now, and once it starts clicking, then we can turn it down.
I want you to think about this. Imagine trying to cook a dish at home right now with your current cookware, and you're trying to cook frozen peas, frozen corn, cabbage, parsnip, carrots, an egg, sweet potato, broccoli and cauliflower. That's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items all in one pan at the same time. And think about it, if you're also cooking with cabbage, everything will smell of cabbage. So with no water, there's no transference of flavors. You cook everything in its own natural rights. What Saladmaster does, it actually protects the integrity of the food. And look at this. I mean, this is cooked. This is done. Look at that. You know, nice al dente. Look at this. Is that not fantastic? That is Saladmaster. Right, I want you to take a quick look at this egg. You can see the beautiful yellow color in there. I mean, look at that. You don't normally get that on an egg when you boil it. And there's no dark gray ring around it. So what have we done? Just to recap the science. Is what this is really is a specialist cooking system that has been scientifically designed by our engineers to cook with no water, no oils, no fats in an airtight container at 86 degrees centigrade or 187 Fahrenheit. And what happens when that gets up to temperature, that valve goes. And what that does is it keeps the nutrients in there. We save up to 93% nutrition in the food when we're cooking. So this is amazing. This isn't just cookware. This is specialist cookware. designed just for you. And there you have it, the science of Saladmaster. I hope you take it on board. I hope you understand it. Speak to whoever sent this video to you and really get to embrace it, because Hippocrates said, let thy food be thy medicine, and let thy medicine be thy food. Thank you.
That's it. Right, so that's the science of Saladmaster, okay, and that's how it all works. When you cook in Saladmaster, it retains 93% of our nutrient, and every single thing you've cooked, at least you're cooking in a very healthy way and on a clean and safe surface as well. So regarding the clean and safe surface, I'm just going to share a video with you to see what reaction that goes on when we cook on a regular cookware compared to when we cook in Saladmaster. Meanwhile, for the lasagna which we are cooking, it started clicking and I've turned it down to low. Like I said, when it clicks, we do medium, click, low. I've set the temperature and the time, but when it started clicking, I've turned it down to low. Then I'll wait for the last few minutes for it to all be cooked. Now, having said that, also to show you how clean cookware is on a clean surface, apart from the nutrients you're getting and the time you're saving, like the lasagna, I've just pop it in there and that's me all done. I can just go chillax. When it's finished cooking, it's going to switch off for me. But also to share with you regarding the healthy and clean surface, I just want to share this last video before the food will be cooked, before our lasagna will be ready, to show you the reaction where compared to when we cook in Saladmaster. So we call it a scrub test. So you just watch this and
what is that?
Let's see.
I don't know, but if that came out of my tap, I sure wouldn't be drinking. What is this stuff?
Thank you, Mr.
I don't know,
Pippy.
but I tell you what, it doesn't take a rocket
Thank you.
scientist to say,
Amen.
you know, this
Thank
stuff
you.
probably shouldn't be
Alibaba.
going in our bodies.
Thank you, everyone in there. Welcome again to Kenny's house, cooking with the Salad Master. So there we go. So for today,
Hello, Saladmaster family. My name is Andrew Clark, and what we're going to be
this is
sharing
what we
with
call
you
our
here
pot
today
taste,
is
the pot
the
taste.
importance of preparing your food on Saladmaster, which is clean and safe. Now more than ever before, and as the days go by and the weeks go by and the months and the years, health and nutrition becomes more and more important. Often we always ask people, what are the three most important things to you? Is it health, time, and money? If you only had to pick one thing, which would you say is the most important? And what we're finding more and more and more is that families are saying health. And that health and nutrition for themselves and for their family is what's really critical. And that some of us might know that value very intimately, where maybe some of us have, or we've seen a loved one maybe lose their health a little bit, and it becomes a real struggle and a real burden. So we want to make sure that we are protecting our health for our family and our loved ones too. So it's so important that we prepare our food on Saladmaster because it's clean and it's safe. And what we're going to show you here right now is a little thing called a scrub test. And we're going to kind of pretend that it's a cooking test. And what I have here is 4 clear glasses of tap water that I'm going to pour into each. We're going to put one into Saladmaster here. And we're going to put one into this non-stick pan. This is a non-stick pan. We're going to put a cup into there. And we're going to put some into this nice cast iron, very heavy pan here. We're going to put a cup into there. And then we're also going to put a cup into this aluminum pan that we have right here. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to go ahead and we have just some stainless steel scouring pads, and we're going to put them in there. The first one that I'm going to do is the Saladmaster. We're going to take the metal pad and we're just going to go around in a circle. Maybe just like you would if you're cooking at home and you got a metal spoon or something, which you can use in Saladmaster. If you want to use a metal spoon or anything like that to stir, you sure can do that. So we're really going to put some pressure on this, and really give it a lot of good scrubbing on the bottom. And like we said just a minute ago, it's so important that we prepare our food on Saladmaster, because Saladmaster is clean and it is safe for you and your family. So we got that one right there. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this one right here and we're going to put it into the aluminum. And you can kind of feel how it's already kind of even hard to scrub a little bit actually. But we're going to go ahead and do our best to scrub the bottom of this aluminum pan here. And a lot of people cook on aluminum because it's a good heat conductor, but that might be all it's good for. So we're going to go ahead and just scrub this one, maybe like we would if we had a soup or stew or chili, and we're cooking it in here, and we're using the spoon to stir it a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and we're going to give that just kind of the same length of scrub time. And the next one that we're going to do right here is we have a Teflon or a non-stick pan here. Now I know some people say, oh, you should never use metal into a non-stick pan, and you're right, you shouldn't. That's even in the instructions. It even says don't use over high heat, and please don't use metal in here. But through all my times that I've been into kitchens, I have yet to see one non-stick pan that is absolutely perfect. Like the first day you bought it, most of those pans are scratched and they're kind of chipped a little bit, and yet people still kind of use them. A lot of instructions tell you that when it does get a chip or it begins to peel, you want to discard it immediately. And I don't know why they say that, but that's what a lot of them do say. So we're going to give this one a pretty good scrub here. And like I said, I have never had anyone take a non-stick pan and pull it out of their cupboard and say, you know, I've been cooking on this non-stick pan for 25 years and look at it, it looks like it's brand new. I've never heard that before. Usually when they take it out, maybe it's 6 months old, maybe it's 6 weeks old, and it's all scratched and all that stuff there. So we're gonna go ahead and take that one out. The last one I'm gonna show you is a cast iron frying pan. And we're gonna take this guy, same thing. We're going to take the stainless steel scrubber and we're just going to scrub the bottom of this guy, just like we did with Saladmaster, just like we did with the aluminum and the non-stick, and then this cast iron pan here. You want to know the color of a cast iron frying pan when you first buy them? It's actually like a silvery gray. And they tell you to come home, put oil in it and put it in your oven until it sweats on the outside of the pan, and then you have a seasoned pan. But why does it turn black? It's kind of interesting. I don't know why, but there might be something in there that might not be the best, but we're going to go ahead and do that. So we scrub them all now. And what I'm going to show you here is something pretty simple. Let's say if you went to your tap and you wanted to get a nice glass of water and you went over to your tap, and out of your tap came this. One thing you're going to notice is that Saladmaster is scientifically designed, and this right here has a beautiful dripless pouring edge. I can stop it, and the nice thing is you don't get a spout that runs down the side of the pan and onto the countertop.
Thank you, everyone in there.
But actually, it's a big thing because then you don't have to clean your countertops.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Fifi.
So you just pour, if you have gravy or anything, or soups or stew or anything you want to pour into a container, right there. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. If that came out of your tap,
yeah, we have about 30 more minutes for the lasagna to be cooked.
For sure. Okay, if that came out crystal clear like that, we would drink it, no problem. Let's say you went to your tap the next day and you put your tap, your cup underneath the tap, and out came this. It's all kind of gray. If you look real close to that, it's kind of a gray thing. If that came out of your tap, you'd probably call the city, you might call whoever. You would call government and say, hey, what's going on? This cannot be good for me if this came out of my tap. But yet, what do we do in this? We cook in it. And what do we do with that food? Well, my goodness, we eat it. Now, what is this stuff? I don't know. But I tell you what, I know what we put in Saladmaster, and what comes out is the same thing. It's clean and it's safe. The other one that we have here is non-stick. And if you went to your tap the next day and you put your cup underneath the tap, and you might have to look closely here, but what I'm going to show you right now, it's a little gray, but if you look real close in here, you're going to see a lot of stuff kind of floating around. If you can see that, there's a lot of stuff. Now, what is that stuff? Well, that's the non-stick stuff. Is that stuff good for you? I don't know. But I can tell you what, if that came out of my tap, I can tell you, I'd be on the phone calling the city saying, what is going on? The city saying, what is going on? I cannot put this into my bodies and even my family. There's no way that I would want to do that. Again, Saladmaster is clean and safe. Let's say the next day you went to your tap and you put your cup underneath the tap again, and out came this. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That's right out of a cast iron frying pan. Now, what is that? I don't know, but if that came out of my tap,
So
I
let me
sure
say
wouldn't
it's
be drinking
clicking.
it. So what do we have right here? As they say on the old
Yeah.
7-Up
Well, lasagna is
commercials,
not
if you ever
even
see
like
that, the
that.
choice is
It's
clear.
really,
So we all
That's
have
how
a
many
choice in
moments.
Saladmaster, and all of our customers have a choice,
About 12
and everybody that sees our cooking show has a choice. We have a choice to completely ignore this information, or we can choose to do something about it. Most people choose to do something about it, and we want to make sure that we are preparing the foods for our families on something that is clean and safe, and that is Saladmaster. One other quick thing that I'm just going to show you here quickly, a piece of a paper towel, and even when I clean this Saladmaster out, and I scrub this one hard, just like the other one, all it is in here, it's just a little wet, and it's just damp. But if I take another one here, and I wipe the inside of this aluminum pan here, look at that, it's all gray. Okay, the Saladmaster is just wet. We have gray and wet. The next one I'm going to show you here is we have the non-stick. And if I scrub this one here and I take that off, what is in here? Look at that. It's all of the non-stick stuff. Okay, that stuff is not good to go into our bodies at all. So Saladmaster here is just wet. This one is the gray from the aluminum. This one is the non-stick. And I think we know what's going to happen out of this cast iron frying pan is right here. And look at that. Okay? I tell you what, we all have a choice. And all of us can choose to continue cooking the ordinary way and getting this type of stuff into our food. The food goes into our bodies. And then sometimes we wonder why maybe we don't feel so good. And what is this stuff? I don't know. But I tell you what, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to say, this stuff probably shouldn't be going in our bodies. Where this stuff here, which is clean and safe, which is Saladmaster, and that's the last item that touches our food before our food goes into our bodies. Does it make sense that it should be clean and safe? And the answer is yes, it does make sense. Saladmaster makes good common sense. All right, so that's a very simple kind of visual test that we can do and to show people the importance of what we're preparing our food on. You see, all of us have the time to make a decision, and when is the right time to make a good decision? When is the right time to get Saladmaster? Would you say that Saladmaster is cooking the right way or the wrong way? Well, it's cooking the right way. It's cooking the clean and the safe way. And that's what we want to make sure that we do. And when is the right time to make a good decision? The answer is now, right now. So thank you so much for letting me show you this, and let's keep spreading the good news of salad.
Hi, Nessie. Thank you there for joining us. Okay, and that's I earlier on shared the science of Saladmaster, and this is also what we call our scrub test, basically to allow us see what reaction that goes on when we cook on a regular cookware compared to when we cook in Saladmaster. Okay. So if you've got any question, feel free to ask your question as well. But that exactly what you just saying now is exactly what happens when we cook on a regular cookware. Those reactions they get into our food. So apart from Salad Master saving your nutrient, because the study that was carried out it saves 93% of our nutrient. Apart from it saving your nutrient, which we need to help us fight lifestyle diseases, also you are privileged to be cooking in a healthy cooking system. So that's why. Hi, Ned, my pure. Thank you there for joining us. Says hi, host. Thank you there. Happy Sunday to you. And how are you doing? Thank you, Ned. Thank you, everyone. Really appreciate your time and your support. Thank you, Mr. PP, Nessie, and everyone in there. Thank you so much. Right. So that's a little clip I've decided to share with you in there while we're waiting for the lasagna. So we've got about 7 more minutes for lasagna. Ned says happy Sunday to you too, host. Thank you there. Thank you so much for joining us today. Happy Sunday to you. Really appreciate it. Thank you. So feel free to grow with anyone that you don't have. Feel free to grow, mingle, and tangle with anyone that you don't have because everyone in here, they're so amazing. Okay. 1 minute, please. I've just got a call coming in. Right, apologies everyone. Sorry. I just had to quickly take that call. Thank you so much. Thank you. Really appreciate everyone in there. I see you, my friend. That the name I can't pronounce the name, but the one I'm flashing in here. Thank you for joining us there. Vibrai, Mr. PP. Really appreciate your continuous support. Thank you so much for being with us. If anyone has got any question about Saladmaster, please do feel free to ask your question and we'll be happy to answer your question. Okay. Thank you, Nessie. Thank you, everyone in there. Right, I think we have a few more minutes to go. About 2 more minutes. Right, face my. I can't wait to show you all this. Could you help me to get my script, please? Chinedu. Oh no, the script, please. Right, so we have 1 more minute to go. If you want to add a few more vegetables, you can still add it at this point in time for the last minute. For remember, like I said, when it started clicking, I just had to put it off. This is all coming off from the water and the lasagna. I use the red cabbage, that's why. But that is there. The last 1 minute, and I'm ready to show you what it all looks like afterwards. So I can't wait to show you all what we've cooked so far. And we're just in the last 1 minute, and I will be happy to share with you what we've cooked so far. The healthy salmon vegetable lasagna in Saladmaster. Mister, can you not even be courteous enough to just say hello? What kind of coming? Come on, say hello, sister. What kind of human being are you? Squeezing the face like what? Come on, say hello. Wait, wait, wait. Are you serious, Bushman? Come on, say hello, sister. Oh, goodness me. Thank you, everyone. Really appreciate your time. Never mind my cheeky, my cheeky one. Just wave your hand and don't be cheeky. Your trouser. Also raise your trouser up now, true. Where's the screen, please? Let me share the food, please. Oh, goodness me. He's so shy that he doesn't want to even show his face. I'm not sure. I know you're not shy. I don't know why you're doing things like that. Right. So this is all ready. I need the knife and fork as well, please. Knife and fork. That's the issue that you use. You can put it around the floor. I have made. I'll be cooking black soup with this vegetable. I'm cooking black soup. Right. So we're all done now. Ready to dive into this yummy recipe. Who is coming to join us here? You all are welcome. You all are invited to enjoy with us. So it's been lovely having you all in the show. And the lasagna is finished now. Let's have a look. Actually, let me get some paparazzi. Right, so the time is finished now. Let's have a look. Ready, steady, go. Whoa, look at that. We used the red cabbage, remember? Oh, looking nice and yummy. Very healthy lasagna. So we're just gonna cut out some and show you what it all looks like. Right, so look at that. That's vegetable lasagna, all nicely cooked, looking nice and yummy. and enjoy with us. And that brings us to the end of the our show today. I'll probably be doing a mukbang of this and I'll show you. But at this point in time, my little ones, they're just so hungry. They can't wait to dive into it. But thank you so much all for joining us. Like I said, it should be a very quick one. Just a little bit of those preparation, which I didn't do earlier on because we went to church before coming back. But having said that, it's been lovely having you all in the show. Remember, like I said, stay healthy and keep going and stay blessed. Thank you so much. Much love from Kenny Sal, the Cooking Talent Master. From me to you, it's bye bye for now. Thank you and God bless.